All right, hello everybody. Welcome back to my channel. My name is Gabriel, coming at you straight from Queens, New York, and this is my return video. I haven't posted on this channel or on any channel really. I only have this channel in 2 months. My last post was on the 1st of October, if I'm not mistaken, and it is now the 1st of December. This video is probably going to go up on the 2nd of December, and the reason why I haven't posted in such a long time was because I didn't feel like it. So that's pretty much it. I didn't. It's not that there wasn't anything to talk about. There's plenty to talk about, but I kind of just let it go as it was happening. I kind of just let the news hit, and I was like, oh, look at that, look at that. I was like, I should probably make a video about that, and then I was just kind of just waited a day or two, and like the importance of it kind of just faded away, so I didn't decide to make a video on it. And that was just a daily, weekly cycle for close to 2 months. And then the last 2 weeks I've actually been in quarantine with coronavirus, and obviously I live in New York City, so I have to quarantine. So there was just I wouldn't say that there was no need to post. I do feel like I needed to post sometimes. There was plenty of topics that I wanted to give my 2 cents on, but I also was kind of like in this state of only worry about things that matter over the last 2 months. And when you do that, talking about politics and talking about all these type of social issues and the things you see on the news and the presidential race and all this type of nonsense, it's just that it's nonsense, and you don't really pay any mind to it, and especially when you get sick. And I'm not saying that the coronavirus is the worst thing that ever happened to me, but I've only been sick from a virus once before, and it was the flu. And I will say that the flu was worse, but the coronavirus was still a virus. I definitely still felt sick. I still felt fatigued all the time. I was just like, I just want to sleep. I wasn't even like in pain. I was just tired all the time. That was like the main takeaway that I got from the coronavirus. But yeah, no, when you prioritize in a certain way, you don't really feel the need to make a video on it. Like, I've thought through things, like, and I was like, if I were to make a video on this, I would probably say this, that, and the other, and then I would just say it out loud, or not out loud, but I would like whisper it to myself, as if I was making a video. And then most of the time that was enough, right? Like, just like airing it out, even to just myself, was enough to like get it off my chest and just be like, okay, well, I've said my piece, whatever. Even though nobody heard it and nobody was the wiser to what my opinions were on whatever subject I was thinking about at the time, that was okay. I don't need other people to hear me or know what I'm thinking, or my opinions on it, for my opinions to still feel valid, right? It's like, I'm gonna think what I think about something no matter what somebody else thinks about what I think about it. You know what I mean? So it's pretty much just that type of mentality. That's like I would say that that's the mentality of like the silent majority, right? It's just people that we have strong opinions, but we don't feel the need to constantly air out those opinions. We let them be known in subtle but focused ways when it matters, and if something isn't that big of a deal, or if something is, maybe it seems like a big deal because it's all over the media or all over social media, and everybody's like, it's going viral and whatnot, but if like in like 2 days it doesn't even have half as much as the attention as it did, then it probably wasn't that important to begin with. So that's kind of what's been going on with me and my lack of posting. But I will say that I do miss the kind of responsibility that comes along with having to articulate your opinions and your thought in a way that other people can understand it, as opposed to, because when I do what I said I did, and it's just like talk or whisper things to myself, or just think about things, I don't have to do so in a way that makes sense to anybody but me, right? And that's obviously not the case when I'm making a video. When I'm making a video, it's with the intent of having an audience, even if it's just one or two people. So that type of responsibility of sharing my opinion in a way that other people can digest it, that's kind of what I miss about doing videos. So I'm going to try to incorporate videos a little bit more consistently, having it be less sort of on a whim, even though I still only really want to do it when I feel like doing it. That's always been my jam, you know. There's no like other reason for me to post videos up, you know, like it's not a possible, you know, second source of income or anything like that. It's literally just therapeutic, I guess, in a sense, and I'm perfectly okay with that. You know, everybody needs something that they can do that is just kind of just a release of energy in a somewhat productive way. You know, maybe in the future I'll get a little bit more into video editing and you know, just incorporating more artistic value into my videos, but for now it's really just me posting just raw, unedited, continuous footage of me ranting for a little bit and just airing myself out, and I'm perfectly okay with that. So yeah, this is my comeback video. It's not that many people that watch me anyways, but still, it's still nice to kind of just announce that, just to make it a little bit more concrete. Like, yes, I am coming back to YouTube to post about topics that, you know, kind of catch my attention, and hopefully it won't be as random as it was before. Hopefully now, with everything that's happened and my priorities kind of shifting a little bit, I can actually schedule this stuff a little bit better. And because that is also something that is important, is scheduling. You know, that scheduling has shot up in terms of importance in my life. So hopefully we'll be able to keep a schedule with YouTube and it won't interfere with anything else going on in my life, and will hopefully enhance my day-to-day and just give me another outlet to just be a more balanced person. So that's all. Thanks for watching. Catch you on the next one.